Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Black dog drank from the water, trying to cool his tongue. What's up, everybody? Here's a video from Nashville Accountability News. Nashville Accountability News. If you don't want to hear me singing or talking or pausing, go there now and watch this for yourself. It's called Do You Feel Unsafe? Mount Juliet PD stop. Ordered out of the car. Ordered out the citation. This guy is great. When they go above and beyond and start escalating, he escalates. And when they keep escalating, he escalates more. And he forces them to take up a lot of time and exposes who they are and what they're really out there to do, which is steal your money. $7 billion a year. I think it's between $4 and $7 billion a year that police take from Americans on the streets. And this guy handles it perfectly. This is going to be a long video. Especially if that happens. Black dog drank from the water, trying to cool his tongue. Man, oh, I got to turn the Wi-Fi on, dude. Hello? Airplane mode? Nashville, brother. Pay for the Power Director paid version, and that won't be on your video, man. Come on. You're doing masterpieces here. You don't want it to say edited by Power Director on your awesome video.
Good, how you doing? All right. No, I don't. Yep, just got it. Just got the car fixed. Just got it back, man. So other car was in the body shop. And just hadn't had a chance to get the tags on it yet. It was actually broke down, so. You get driver's license? Is the car registered to you now? It is not. Sorry? No. It's your car or is it somebody else's car? It's not my car. It's not registered to me. It's somebody else's car. What do you mean? It's not your car. What, does that matter?
So the cop's asking him questions that are none of his business, like they always do. So he's like, does that matter? And he's right away, oh, I'm just curious. Bro, you're not our friend. You're impeding my freedom right now. And I'm not here to have a cordial, friendly conversation with you. And that's not why you're asking questions. So right away, disingenuous scumbag police officer. This is what most people don't notice, that how they're being disingenuous and unmanly. This is not how men should act. This is how shady teenagers act. That'll steal your money.
And it's the person that it's registered to, or the person that'll show up on the license plate. I don't answer any questions.
So now he pulls the kryptonite to all police officers. I don't want to answer any questions. So of course this guy turns into a triggered snowflake and escalates the situation.
I don't answer any questions.
Okay, hang tight for me. They hate that I don't answer questions. Nothing stifles their tyranny more than I don't answer questions and a camera rolling right in their face.
Right now we are pulled over on the corner of Main Street and West Division. Looks like at a church, but corner of Main Street and West Division. Stopped for an alleged tag violation. So that's what's going on with that. So waiting on the officer to come back with my license.
So again, this man in a costume with a gun thinks it's okay to impede an American's freedom because of something on a license plate. That's how much he cares about the Bill of Rights.
So he didn't ask for my proof of insurance, but he asked for my ID. I'm sure he's going to write me a ticket. That's okay. Just got off work too. Never dealt with the Mount Juliet Police Department guys. Juliet, Tennessee. I don't know what the officer's name is. So far, he's been respectful. I just told him he just wants to ask whose car it is, why it's been parked. Just told him I didn't want to answer any questions. I guess he didn't call for backup because that other officer just passed. So I'm assuming I'm going to get a ticket.
So now he calls for backup for a license plate thing because the guy doesn't want to answer his BS questions that are none of his business.
For my tags. So it's all good. Now we're 5 minutes into the traffic stop. But it's all good. Sorry. The officer's not back yet. Somehow I stepped it off filming. I was trying to send a text message. Okay, here comes another officer. So we got backup here. Backup's arrived.
I need another unit here. This guy's not respecting my costume and won't answer questions that are none of my business.
Looks like we got car number 64. Some other woman cop here. Guess backup's came.
forward.
Feels.
Do me a favor, hop out of the car.
You mind if I ask why?
Do me a favor and hop out of the car. This is a disgusting pig. Disgusting pig. Either he doesn't want to be recorded, or he's trying to put intimidation and pressure on this guy because he hit him with the kryptonite of I don't answer questions. So he doesn't like his attitude.
Yes, sir. I'm going to have you sign the citation.
Okay, I feel safer right here, to be honest with you.
I'm asking you to step out of the car. Legally, I have the right to ask you to step out of the car.
Okay, you feel unsafe?
We have the right to ask you to step out of the car. Again, this is Donut Operator's favorite Supreme Court ruling, Pennsylvania versus Mims, where a cop can do his traffic stop with you out of the car. But the thing is, it's supposed to be for their safety, not just because they feel like it and they can, which is where they've gone to the Donut Operator defense. I can take you out because I'm allowed. Because I'm allowed. You see this costume? I'm allowed.
For officer safety? You feel unsafe?
Step out of the car. I'm not going to have an argument with you about it.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
Yep, 50.
No, your name.
Officer Kennedy.
All right, so let's go to part 2. Part 2. Put it all over your body. All right, made with TJ.
This is recording right here.
Oh, that's great. What is?
Body camera right there.
Awesome. I
That's
think you.
recording. That's recording. She's recording.
Oh, are you scared of my camera?
So I'm not scared of your
Then
camera.
why are you acting like you got a call for
Because I
backup
wanted to make
for
sure
ticket?
that you understood that we are recording, so you didn't need to do that.
Oh, but
Listen how stupid that sounds. How stupid does that sound while I get my mail? I know.
I'm not like I have a First Amendment right to record.
I'm not telling you to stop recording.
You got some notes here.
Okay.
Go.
Like I said, stop you for the expired.
And you are, ma'am? Name and badge number?
Sorry, my neighbor was talking to me. Anyway, I wanted you to know that you don't need the camera. Because you don't need the camera because my camera is recording. That is the stupidest thing. This cop is such a piece of dog shit.
Did you tell the judge? Officer David. Badge 28. Thank you, ma'am. 48. Thank you, ma'am.
48.
I said 48.
All right, sir.
Take him now, please.
Well, like I said, stopped you for the expired tag.
Okay.
Expired back in October 2018. It's now June of 2019. Okay. I'm going to issue a citation for it. You have 45 days to respond to the citation. You can pay the citation, or you can ask for a court date. Up to you. But make sure you do that before the 45 days. Okay.
You could steal. You could just send us your money and let us steal it while we commit racketeering and extortion on the roadside over a sticker or something stupid. A sticker. Or you could fight it in court where the first appearance is an arraignment, and then you can come back where they threaten you again that if you proceed, they could fine you the max penalty. And they do that during the arraignment also. And then you can come back for a third court appearance over a sticker, right? A sticker, right, Donut? And then hopefully the cop won't show up and you win. Meanwhile, you wasted 3 days of your life. Believe me, people, this is racketeering 100%. So it's legalized racketeering what this cop's doing. And watch how butthurt he gets.
Do me a favor, sign down here at the bottom for me. By signing this, you're not admitting guilt.
So what is this saying?
It says right here.
So if I don't sign this, are you going to carry me to jail?
Yes, sir.
For a tag violation? Will I see a magistrate right away?
So for a tag violation, this cop's willing to kidnap a person off the side of the road in America.
You will see. No, you won't. You'll sit in jail for a little bit until you get a bond.
But that's not a crime. That's a traffic infraction.
I understand that, sir. But
So what's the bond for that?
refusing to sign the citation requires that you post a cash bond, so that means you have to go down to Wilson County Jail, post that. You get a phone number for you?
I don't answer any questions.
Okay. Well, here you go, Mr. Rhodes.
Now be safe.
Here's your copy of the citation.
Can I get a business card from you too, please?
You don't carry business cards?
Um,
Contact number you
I need your contact information too, please.
This paper explains to you what I told you.
Is it on here?
Sir, her name is Officer Davis, badge 48. You got what you needed. There you go. Have a good day.
Okay.
Make sure you get the license plate.
Oh, I am getting the license plate, bro.
Car number 39.
Let me ask you a question. Does this bother you?
Yes, it does.
It's
Because
a-
now
Yes! The First Amendment bothers me because I'm trying to steal your money and you're making a big deal out of me trying to steal your money because of Donut Operator, Pennsylvania versus Mims, and a sticker. I have every right to steal your money and you shouldn't make a big deal about me stealing your money.
This is exactly what everybody should do. Make the biggest deal about them stealing even a penny from you, much less hundreds of dollars on the side of the road for a sticker on a car that's not yours.
9.9% of traffic stops do not require this kind of attention.
What? The only reason why...
99.9 traffic stops don't require to be done at all because there's no victim. You're an idiot and a disgusting pig.
Why did it require their attention whenever I just had it on my dash in the thing and I gave you my license?
Have a good day, sir.
Oh, no, I'd just like to know, like, why did it require attention to pull me out of the car?
I asked you to step out of the car. That's my legal right to do so.
Because I asked you to. In Pennsylvania, the Supreme Court ruled against the people again, and I used the Supreme Court traitor decision in my favor as much as I can because I have a costume.
Have a good day, sir.
Oh, so you're just gonna roll out? I'm not. Sir, can I get a sergeant?
The traffic stop is over.
Do you have a sergeant available?
Sure don't.
What's your name? You don't have a sergeant? Ma'am, can you call a supervisor, please? Can you call a supervisor? A supervisor? Yeah, he's refusing me a supervisor. I need to speak to a supervisor about why I was pulled out of the vehicle because I was just filming.
He's on a call right now.
Oh, wait. We'll wait. Let's tie everybody up and wait.
Exactly. You want to tie me up? Now, we'll show you how it feels.
Why did he refuse me a supervisor?
He didn't. He just radioed.
Yeah, he told me no.
He just radioed.
Oh, okay. But he rolled the window up and said, no, I got it on camera. Okay, cool.
You asked for a sergeant.
Yeah, but he said no, dummy.
You're a corporal?
No, sir. I said that's a corporal. That is responding.
You're a corporal? Are you a supervisor? Oh, okay. That's for a supervisor. So what's the reason that I needed to be out of the vehicle?
I asked you to. That's all I got to tell you.
Okay.
Because I asked you to. That's called a coward pig donut operator.
Are you against the First Amendment?
It's not, I didn't even know you were recording.
Then you told me the reason why you pulled me back here is because I was recording.
I did.
I got it on film.
I said you don't need to be recording.
So he knew he was recording.
I said I'm recording here. She's recording.
Then why did you call for backup to pull me out of here over
I chose to call for backup.
Because I look intimidating? So I'm an intimidating looking guy?
Sir, are you a police officer?
Do I
You
look
have
like
no
a police?
idea what we do for a living.
I don't?
And you have
You steal money from people on the side of the road for stickers. That's what you do for a living. $4 to $7 billion a year.
no idea how police work works.
I don't? How would you know?
Yeah, exactly. How are you making that assumption? You know this guy or something? Because he has a sticker, he must not know how police steal money from people on the side of the road? He knows exactly what's happening to him right now. Pig.
You know I don't have family in law enforcement.
Just a hunch.
A hunch? Okay, well, my uncle wears 3 stars at whatever that means in the sheriff's department in Miami-Dade County, Florida, so I'm very well aware of how police work works. He's been an undercover narcotics officer. A good friend of mine's the bailiff in Henderson County. I don't have any issue with law
So
enforcement.
do you believe that tying up a law enforcement officer's time on something petty like this is worth it?
Wait. You're the person who tied him up for a petty sticker. Now you're saying he's being petty? Again, the biggest hypocrites in America. The most dangerous, violent, lying hypocrites in America wear police uniforms.
Do you think it was worth your time to pull me over and steal money from my family?
I'm stealing my...
Exactly, pig. You're the one who caused this whole scene. Don't start no stuff. There won't be no stuff. It's pretty simple. You and your stupid, butthurt, leftist pig self decided to impede an American's freedom, and the Bill of Rights didn't matter over a sticker, and that you could take money from this guy's family. He just threw that right in your stupid face and handed your head to you on a silver platter, pig. How dare you?
You have an expired tag.
Who have I harmed?
You have an expired tag, so I get to steal your money. Pennsylvania versus Mims. That's why I get to pull you out of the car when my butt hurts. Donut operator's my hero.
Who's the victim, the complainant?
Sir, just hang tight.
Are you proud of yourself?
Oh, just hang tight. They hate that who's the victim question because there's no victim in half the stuff they do, but they don't care because they, by political parasites, let them do this stuff so they're allowed. End of story. I have a gun.
I mean, I served my country really honorably and took oath to uphold and defend the Constitution, but I've never in my life experienced somebody asking me to step out of a car to sign a citation.
First time for everything.
Another smart-ass response. First time for everything. Yeah, pig. First time for a lot of things. They're coming.
It just seems like you might got a little butt hurt because I was filming, but
No idea you were filming.
till when?
So you stepped out of
It was
car.
on the dash the whole time. The camera's been on the dash ever since the blue lights come behind me, brother. So what's the reason? Because I refused to answer questions? Because when I have my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent? You didn't swear an oath to uphold and protect the Constitution?
Let's just hang tight, sir.
They swore, they just don't care.
Did you swear an oath to uphold and protect the Constitution?
But look at that question. Always is answered with complete silence. No. Even if they did, it doesn't matter.
You did it? You
Are you
think?
going to be on YouTube later? Is this why we're being filmed?
No, it's just for my personal thing. You might be. You want me to put you on there? I'll tag it Mount Joy Police if you like.
Don't bother me.
Okay. So.
Oh, now it doesn't bother you? You just said it bothered you a minute ago. That this guy's delaying your extortion that shouldn't take long. You should be able to, every 10 minutes, pull a few $100s off the tax farm sheep people. Right? Pig?
So the reason why was to have me step out of my vehicle is what?
Because I asked you.
I understand, but you can give lawful
And what did you ask me for? What was your reason, pig? Be a man.
orders. You cannot just demand stuff on a whim.
That is a
Lawful
lawful
order.
order.
I understand,
Okay, and what's
but
the-
I'm asking what the reasoning was.
Here's
We're going in
where we're gonna
circles,
stop.
sir.
He has given you the reason why he asked you to step out of the vehicle.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't given a real reason other than he's allowed. That's what cowards do, like Donut Operator. Cowards use those excuses.
You have signed your citation. This traffic stop.
That's exactly like a Nazi saying, I'm allowed to throw Jews in the oven. Hitler said I could.
has now been
And ask for a
completed. It's done and
supervisor.
over with. Okay, so you're being.
Then why are y'all still here?
You're not being held here against your
I-
will.
I know, I'm not
you
being detained.
requested all of us to stay here until you get a supervisor.
request you or
that's
him,
gonna
I just
tell you
requested for a
exactly what to do,
supervisor.
okay? It's against the law to drive an under.
Talks right over him. It's against the law to drive without a sticker. Donut Operator, tell him.
What you're doing right now. Okay, do you understand that?
No, ma'am, I don't.
What's
I didn't
that
realize
not
the
to
vehicle was
understand?
unregistered.
Are you driving the vehicle?
Yeah.
So you're responsible for to know those types of things.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it's.
Okay, so this is why we're here. This is why you're pulled over.
I see that. He told me that.
That's why you signed your citation. Okay, you are free to go. You are now wanting a supervisor.
Yeah, I'm
because
waiting
you
on
don't
a supervisor to get-
I'm going to ask you to get out of the car to sign your citation.
Right. Yeah, I've never in my life experienced this. Like, this is ridiculous.
First time for everything.
Like, do you make every citizen get out on a traffic stop? So why me?
Because I chose to.
So what did I do from your police training that made you feel that I needed to get out?
I chose to ask you to step out of the car. That's all you got to know.
What was the reason?
Because I chose to. Because I'm a coward who listens to Donut Operator and police propaganda, and I'm a blue waffle. And I'm soaked in the blue waffle syrup.
Because I wanted to.
Just because you want to? You like
I asked
telling
you-
people?
Why'd you put your makeup on the table? I wanted to. Why'd you pull me out of the car? I wanted to. I am a coward. Trust that I'm a big blob without my costume. When piglets deserve to.
What to do? I mean, seriously, like, what was the reason to ask me to step out? Like, the traffic stop went just fine. I was polite to you. I didn't talk to you out of the way. I gave you all the information that you requested, and you still require me to step out of the vehicle. I'm confused.
I'm sorry that you're confused.
Well, he has every reason to be confused because, again, you had no rational reason to pull the guy out of the car except to pull an intimidation move. You're a punk, coward donut operator.
Can you explain it to me? Because I'm going to FOIA that, and that. Anybody cam footage I'm going to FOIA. I'm going to FOIA the report.
Sir, I'm a police officer. I don't care what you FOIA.
Cool.
Hey, you don't matter to me. You got nothing wrong.
Yeah. Huh?
I've done nothing wrong except impede an American's freedoms, put the traffic code over the Bill of Rights, pull someone out of their private property, and I still feel like I've done nothing wrong. Do cops have zero critical thinking ability or what? Zero!
Right, I haven't either. I haven't committed a crime. That's a traffic citation. It's not a crime. Great. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine.
Your name?
Corporal Troutman.
Corporal Troutman? Just want to know why I was asked to get out of the car to sign a citation when everything was calm and courteous.
Because we can ask you to get out of the car.
So you did?
Donut operator number 2, because we can! Duh! Dude, that is not even a reason. That's a cop-out pig, coward, donut operator excuse of a man. That is such a coward move right there. Because we can. There's a lot of things we can do. I can become a sniper. I can do that. But I shouldn't do that, right? Because I'm smarter than that and I don't want to throw my life away. I can, though. Right? Think about that, piggy.
All the time, or just
Not necessarily all the time. It just depends. Just depends on the situation.
So what? I'm asking this officer.
I can't answer that.
I'm asking him to ask. So why don't you go talk to the officer and maybe he can give you clarification on why I was made to get out of my vehicle to sign a piece of paper. I said I feel safer in my vehicle, and I was required to get out of my vehicle. I gave the man everything, polite to him, saw it on video from the lights on. So I'm confused why I'm outside of the vehicle right now.
You're more welcome to step back in your vehicle, sir.
I understand I'm not
included. You are good to go.
But I would like to know why I'm out. That's why I'm
Again, avoiding his question and won't answer with a legitimate response. Because there isn't one. Because you can is called I'm a pussy, and I'm using that as an excuse and a cop-out.
Supervisor, so maybe you can talk to him and figure out, because he won't tell me just because he wants to. He likes to is what he says. But if I did something to make an officer feel unsafe, I don't want to do that again on another traffic stop. So if he could tell me what I did, because I know the only reason why you would ask somebody to step out of a vehicle is an officer safety issue. So if he can explain to me like what I did, I don't want to do that again in the future. So I would love to know what I did to make him feel the need to get me out of the vehicle for an officer safety.
You didn't lick his balls. That's exactly why he pulled you out of the car. Because you didn't treat him with the donut operator respect that he deserves.
He tells me I don't know anything about his job or what law enforcement does, but that's a big assumption on his part.
You can ask your uncle why I asked you to step out of the car.
It's officer safety.
You can ask your uncle. You're such a pig, dude.
But what did I do that made you feel unsafe? I'm not an idiot.
I asked you to step out of the car.
Let me talk with my officer. Okay. Hey, I'm putting my license in my wallet. Is that okay? It's in the car.
Sorry, I don't want you to lose it.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I can go in the car, brother.
I bet he can chop down some good-sized trees with that beard.
Stand over there.
Am I being detained?
Stand over there.
Are you investigating a crime?
You've already been told you can go.
So if I can go, I can stay, right?
Now you see the supervisors turned on him too because blue waffle.
You can do whatever you want to, but you're going to stand over there if that's what I tell you to do.
Okay, well, can I stand in front of the camera, one of the cameras on the police cruiser?
Camera there, camera there, camera there.
Okay. So he said it, guys. I got out of the car because I exercised my right to remain silent, is why I was asked to step out of the vehicle.
To me, that's illegal. You had no safety concern whatsoever, and because he wouldn't lick your balls and answer his questions that are none of your stupid business, pig, you decided, again, the Bill of Rights don't matter, and you're going to take the worst Supreme Court decision and use it in your favor like a coward.
Actually, you roll up your window and started to back off. I got it on video.
Okay. All right.
So I want to know what I did to warrant me getting out of the vehicle in a traffic. I just got off work, man. Like what? Obviously, my shirt's untucked. I just got off work. Exercising your right to remain silent in a traffic stop is a First Amendment. It's a protected right or Fifth Amendment right, excuse me, that we all have. I assume that y'all have all took a...
Are you going to continue to talk, or are you going to let me explain why you're asked out of the car? Because if you're going to continue
Listen, we don't want to hear about your rights, man. We're just going to cop-splain something to you, okay?
to talk, then I don't need to be here.
Well, can I finish what I'm saying? Or?
I don't.
And also, I'm going to need a complaint form, too.
We don't have a complaint form. You need to go up to the Mount Juliet Police Department.
Okay.
And you can request to file a complaint. I'll take your complaint for you.
Yeah, I don't have to I don't want to give it right now because obviously on the scene, but we'll file a complaint.
That's fine.
Against this officer. There's no reason that I'm outside this vehicle, period. He just got his ass chapped because I refused to answer his questions.
Exactly. So it wasn't because he wanted to, it's because he was a butthurt blue waffle with donut operator syrup all over his face.
And that's exactly what I caught him on video telling you, is because he said that I don't want to answer any questions. And I was polite. I gave him my license. How you doing today? Will this window roll down? No, sir. But somebody exercising their constitutionally protected rights that you are sworn to uphold and protect,
Pisses the police off more than anything.
should not scare you to the point of a citizen where you feel the need to make them get out of their vehicle. This is why there's a disconnect between police and citizens.
I don't really see the disconnect.
I don't see the disconnect at this point. You know, we're allowed. We have costumes, guns, and badges, and we're allowed. The political parasite said we could. I don't see no disconnect.
Maybe the guy in front of you telling you he doesn't like being pulled out of his private property is telling you there's a disconnect. How many people have to tell you there's a disconnect? Maybe you missed all the riots going on in the streets. No, there's no disconnect between the citizens and the police at all. Not at all. You don't see it. Go get your vision checked if you don't see it.
Obviously, because you're on the other side of the badge, because you blue ISIS, thin blue line, right? You
That's right, Blue ISIS. You got it, brother. I think this guy's been watching me.
guys all back each other, right? Yes, sir.
Okay. You're requested to get out of the car because the officer asked you a question if you were the registered owner. You decided, like you said, to exercise your right. To us, that's suspicious. We don't get that very
Yeah,
often.
but is it
People who exercise their rights are suspicious to a police officer. Listen to this crap.
reported stolen? So, what was the reason to ask me to get out then? Because if it's not reported stolen, I don't have to tell him by law whose vehicle this is, who let me borrow it, how long I've had it for. I don't have to answer any of those questions. None. So that's not a reason to make somebody get out of a vehicle. That's a bully tactic.
Exactly.
Well, I'm sure that is your view of it. And
What do you call it?
I certainly apologize if you're
Now, what do you
offended.
call it?
It doesn't matter what I call it.
It matters to me.
What I call it is a constitutional, it's already been decided that an officer was within their rights and their job to
Donut operator.
ask request a driver to get out of the car.
Under what circumstances? Any circumstance?
It doesn't go specific.
Do you know the Clace law behind
I
that?
do not.
Okay.
Pennsylvania versus Mims, and it's supposed to be for officer safety. It's not supposed to be so they can bully you because you don't want to answer their questions and you exercise your rights they swore to protect. They swore to protect the rights that if you exercise, they start escalating, getting violent.
No. But here's my thing. Terry versus Ohio says that you guys can pat me down. This officer has not one time patted me down for his safety, but yet he felt the need for his safety to have me step out of my vehicle when I could have any number of things on me. He's still not patting me down. So that just because he wanted to is bullshit argument, man. It was just because he was mad. Because I wouldn't answer any of his questions. That's all it boiled down to. Because if he...
Exactly. He's a butthurt donut operator who's scared of a real debate, has nothing to back up his actions other than false Supreme Court rulings.
Truly concerned about his safety. As soon as I got out of the vehicle, he would have done a Terry stop. Am I wrong? So if I had a firearm on me and got out of the vehicle, that could have been a dangerous situation for an officer, correct?
Look, we're getting into the realm of going.
Look, man, we're not gonna sit here and listen to you be logical. We have cop explanations to give and money to extort, and we can usually extort about a few $100 every 10 minutes, 20 minutes or so. So, if we don't make about $3,000 today, we're gonna be in trouble. And you're making a big deal out of us stealing your money, impeding your freedom, and removing you from your private property. And it's suspicious when people stand on their rights. You gotta understand my cop explanation.
Go to court on it. Go to court. We can have this conversation. But I'm not looking.
Go to court again. The corrupt court who sides with the police, who acts as their lawyer.
On the side of the road.
No,
You've been advised that you are free.
Do you guys have business cards?
I have a business card.
Okay.
My name is Corporal Troutman, Mount Juliet Police Department, badge 69.
Badge 69, badge 4850. Okay. So, do you guys have complaint forms at the department, or do you have one with you?
I don't have any complaint forms with me, but you can go up. You're formally filing a complaint, which I will be forwarding. I'll get your information from this officer, and I will be forwarding to my supervisor, which will ultimately go up to the chief. You have the right to talk to our chief, and he will gladly sit down with you and talk with you about it.
Sure, that'd be great. Now, is internal, internal, because I'm going to FOIA request all the documents and the outcome from it, so, as well as the body cams here, too. So, as well as I've got video footage here of showing I was very polite to this officer. There's no reason why I should be standing out here. Right now, I should have my ticket and be on my way. But instead, he wanted to be a jackass.
No, instead, you're choosing not to be on your way.
No. Instead, you guys chose to impede his freedom over a sticker. Again, this is like the rapist blaming the woman for dressing too sexy. Right here. This is what you're about to hear from the cop.
Well, I am right.
You're free to go.
I am free to go, and I'm free to stay, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But we're out of here. Have a good day.
Wait, you gotta go north.
Yeah, I was trying to follow y'all back to the precinct. How do I get to the precinct from here?
Then go right into Sonic. You go north of Mount Juliet.
Where's the Sonic at? I'm not familiar with Mount Juliet.
Okay. Well, you go north till you see a Sonic restaurant, then you make a right.
So this is north?
Yes, sir. That's north.
Okay. And is there a watch commander on duty?
No.
Who's the watch? You're the watch commander?
I'm the watch commander.
Okay. So you're the watch commander. You're the one going to take a file the complaint to. You're the one that I'm going to file a complaint to.
You've already filed your complaint.
Oh, so that's a verbal. So are you going to fill the paperwork on that tonight, or?
I feel like we're fine. Someone might give us
Okay. I just asked how to get to the police station.
Straight that way. You've already been advised how to get
Make a
there.
right into Sonic. It's a restaurant.
Okay. Last question, Corporal. Excuse me. Are you going to fill out the paperwork on the complaint where I'll be able to come get a copy of that?
All right, guys. So this is Nashville Accountability News. This guy's great, man. And I've been watching his other videos. Doesn't have a lot of them, but the ones he has are good. And he's going up against the government, just like I do, just like a lot of others do. And that was my favorite video of his. I think I saw that on a channel called Know Your Rights. And that channel is great because, because he just does clips of auditors and puts their names underneath. And there's so many auditors now, I didn't even realize it. So go to Know Your Rights also. And please subscribe to Nashville Accountability News and Know Your Rights and me, John Felix, Filax, if you're hooked on phonics. And check out my Etsy store. I sell rings made out of silver coins. They're awesome. They're older than you. They're older than me. They're older than you and me combined. But they fit on your finger just fine. Yeah, they're sexy like me with my shirt off while sitting at the seal walrus display at SeaWorld. See you guys.